If I wanted to buy an A-grade investment property, a unit, for example, within 10 k's of the Sydney CBD, what property features would I look for and what would I avoid?
I'd probably really try to encourage you to get into a bigger, 2-bed if you can for your budget. And in an area where houses are really expensive and where high-income young families are forced to sort of move to, because they can't afford to buy a house in a location they really want to be. And so it's areas where they're not usually building many apartments. So it might be like Mossman or Fairlight or Balmain or the Eastern Beaches or Bellevue Hill or Rose Bay, Double Bay, and, other parts of the Northern Beaches, etc., where the great lifestyle, houses are really expensive and people, families go, well, I don't want to move to, out west. I don't want to move really far north to Hornsby or the Shire or Central Coast or Wollongong. I just want a really nice apartment somewhere in a community sort of family location around the city that's got great schools, and I can easily get to the city. And when my friends and family come from overseas or interstate, we can access all the lifestyle benefits of the city. And so that's what I would really encourage you. Get an apartment that really suits the family market. Even if you're not potentially going to go down that path, I think you'll find you get much better growth than if in an apartment that's really tailored towards couples and singles and etc.
Yeah, I agree. You got to go for scarcity. So in what Chris is talking about, those sort of areas, there's quite a lot of apartments, a lot of those suburbs, but they're established. They're not, there's no more sites to build big apartment blocks in those specific suburbs anymore. So you've got to avoid, being on the edge of all of that. But you also got to look at within each complex or within each building, you got to look at what's the good apartment within each building, because, there's, in fact, I've written quite a few blogs on this over the years on my Good Deeds website, but because there really is, the building could be great. It could be really well built. Could it be really good, well run, lovely gardens, blah, blah, blah. But like only a small percentage of them actually have the best aspect, for instance, or the best floor plan. So there's you really do need to be very hypercritical as to make sure that you get the best one in the building. Because, if ever there is a fire sale, which, look, there shouldn't be one unless everyone's bought at exactly the same time and in the same financial position and under the same financial pressures at the same time, which is one of the reasons we advise you not to buy into a building that's brand new. But if there is ever a fire sale, which we don't see in these established areas anyway, but if there was, you want your property to stand out and you want yours to rise to the top of the preference list of buyers.